Well, here's my little friend. He's being naughty. He's trying to get into the garbage can. I see you. I see your little naughty face. You know you're being naughty. He wants to be with me. So he hangs outside the door. Right now I'm getting dressed. Hey, stay out of there. I'm getting dressed. I'm going to go out running. There he goes. There he goes. Hey! Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. He's a smart one. He's a smart little guy. He's the one who knows how to crawl underneath the gap and get in here. His brothers can't figure it out. Well, one of his brothers cannot figure it out. The other one I think is too big. So, see you later. Just wanted to show you what I'm living with. Hello. I thought I'd do a little walkabout today. It's Wednesday. I showed you my little friend on another video. Oh man, that's turned into a nightmare. You know, because Rascal and her babies were up at the seminary, and Rascal would come down every now and then to get some food from me. But the babies eventually got smart and they followed Mama. And they found out that Mama was getting things. And so they're not going. They're not leaving. They've set up shop. And they're nice, because the one little guy I showed you, he's a sweet little puppy. And he's very smart. He's the smartest of the bunch. The little spotted one is a little Dumbo. He's a little dope. But that's okay. You know, it takes all kinds. Pick up some rubbish that people throw around, as in every place. New Jersey as well as here as well as New Jersey. So I try to pick up garbage when I see it. There's something over here. I don't know what it is. Looks like someone's shirt. Someone left a shirt here for some reason. Took off a shirt, and I guess I'll just leave it because maybe someone will come back. What is that, a snake hole? I don't know. Anywho, there's Vengeke. It was kind of a blah day. Kind of dark and overcast. But it turned into a nice sunny day now. It's around 12:45 or 1 p.m. There's Sarah down there. She's going in. And Ryan is inside. So, there's the Blessed Mother, the statue of the Virgin Mary. CTI. Yes, you've seen all of this before, I know. But I'm just kind of walking around. I don't really want to go running. I'm kind of tired. Getting tired of things. But it's good because it gets me out, you know? Running gets me out, gets me active. I think I've lost a little bit of weight. I probably have benefited more from doing some exercises like push-ups and kind of like crunches and trying to do some bicep work. Without weights, of course. And I think those things have helped. Happy noon. Happy noon, Matty. Happy noon, mister. Just some kids, I guess, coming back from school. And those strengthening things have helped me. They've defined my gut a little bit better, a little bit more. Made me feel stronger. I'm still fat. I haven't lost a ton of weight, but that's because it's my nutrition, my diet. I know you're not supposed to say nutrition. There's some guy on the internet named Jeff Cavalier, who's a trainer, who says don't say nutrition, or don't say diet rather, say nutrition, because diet implies that you're going on a diet and it's something that you'll be off. And no, It's really, you have to change your nutrition. So I'm coming in here to the hall, Gasgaber Hall, and the library. I don't think I've ever taken a video of the inside of the library. I think I'll take a video of it tonight when I'm working in the library. I know I took a video of here in CTI early on, but maybe I should do it again. So I'm going up the stairs here on the campus. Off to the left is the office for Brandon, the dean. There's a women's bathroom there. This is the Dean of Studies office. Huh, I hear some noise. I wonder from what. Huh, air conditioner? This is where the bursar's office is. Oh, there's Mama. She's following me. Bursar's office. This is Dalus, the registrar. And Father Joseph. Hello. Oh. What is this? Oh, my copies. Oh, okay. Oh, my copies. Alrighty.
But the thing is, they said they got headphones, that's why they...
I'll see you later. I have a question. Well, it's a question more for Brandon. More of a question for Brandon. I'm still waiting for my student evaluations from term 2. I haven't gotten any. Maybe I should ask Barbara, because she's the one who's doing it. Hey! You have an air conditioner now? New? New plug?
No, it's a long time.
But now it works?
Yeah, we're using a phone for
I had a question, Barbara. Will we be getting the student evaluations for term 2? Are they done? Finished? Oh, almost? Okay. I just wanted to ask.
You want the yours?
Yes, I wanted to see mine.
I've given it
Or have copies.
I've given it for the
And then somehow, I guess in the future, because I will not be here, term 3 I'll get sometime in the future. They can get. Thank you.
Yes, it's with Father Jackson.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome YouTube. Okay, so that's the men's bathroom. You see a guy walking down there. You see here are classrooms, which should be locked, so I don't know if I can take you inside. But I don't know, maybe. I don't know if you can see inside and see the desk and the desks and the podium, the lectern and whatnot. Yeah, everything's locked up, as it should be. Here's the faculty room. A sink, a kettle if you want coffee, just a place to sit and wait for your classes. Yeah, I know, you're a big yawn. You're bored too, huh? Well, I'm not bored, but she's bored. Okay, so this door is open. I'm not sure if it should be. And here's one of the classrooms. And this is a classroom I teach in. I teach prophets, the course on the prophets in this classroom. Did I teach here before? I don't think I taught in this classroom in term 1 or term 2. I don't remember. But I'm teaching in it now, so see the desks and the chalkboard. And we've got the whatchamacallit, what would you call it? The screen here that you can put down. It'd be nice if it would do what it's supposed to. You can put down if you want to show PowerPoint slides or movies or something from your computer. I'll hang this up here so it's not in the way. So yes, so I'm in here for prophets, and I forget how many students I have 15 maybe. Well, I have 32. I think I have 19 in the other one. So 9 plus, so I guess 13 in here because 9 plus 3 is 12, right? So, and it's 32, I think, total for the prophets, 2 prophets classes. So I guess 13 in here. So anyway, so we meet in here. It's nice. You have the windows open. You get a really nice breeze later in the mornings, which makes it nice. Someone left papers there. The schedule. So we're week 9. This is our last week, and then next week is week 10. I don't know why someone has highlighted only certain things. Maybe for this classroom, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, week 10 is going to be completely insane. But then this whole term has been completely insane. If I were in America, then adjuncting or teaching, we would have another month of classes. And like after the semester would go until the first term of December, or the first week of December. And then we would have exams. But not here. Nope, we're over and done with next week. And I have to do final exams. I still have to grade assignments. I have a whole bunch of assignments I need to grade. I'm supposed to give 2 more quizzes because I've been late, because I've just been focused on trying to get the classes done every week. And so I'll have that. The final exams, comprehensive exams, grading. That's Mr. Wambi's room. Oh, Mr. Wambi. Oh, Mr. Kodu.
Yes.
All right.
Kodu.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just taking video for my family
Okay.
so they can see what CTI looks like. Yes, Mr. Wambi, our copier, binder. Yes, Mr. Kodu, our maintenance man.
Yes.
So, are you painting?
I'm painting in front of the hall.
Oh, okay.
Below.
Oh,
Did you start painting today,
I
or?
start painting today.
Oh, okay.
I was nearly bitten by a dog.
Really?
Yeah, down at the Dominican College.
Which dog?
The Dominican College dog chased me away.
Really?
When I was trying to get the letter from them.
Huh.
from the house, yeah.
From the house.
Oh, that's president's place.
Yes.
The congregation.
Oh, because usually their dogs are very friendly,
Yeah, they're a brown one.
except for one. There's one that's.
Brown.
The tall one.
Oh,
No.
okay.
The white.
Small one.
Oh.
Small one.
Oh, okay.
Female.
Oh, the small one is
A female brown one.
Yeah, the small one. She is. Does not like people to touch her,
Yes.
except Father Tom.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Oh, I'm
that's the
sorry.
dog. Yeah, that's the dog.
So. Well,
So
okay.
I'm okay.
I'm sorry, I was sick and I didn't.
No, you made the copies,
Yeah,
yes?
I did.
They're in my mailbox,
Yes.
my pigeonhole. Yes, thank you, Mr. Wambi. I have the copies, and I have more copies. It's
Planting
awful.
walk.
Planty tumas.
Yes.
Planting
planting
Beyond,
walk.
it's beyond, it's on,
Yes.
planty on top. It's
Yeah.
beyond, it's,
Like building up.
yeah, it's
Building
crazy.
all the time, building up.
Yeah, that's planting Thomas.
Mm. Okay, well, I'll look at you two
Yeah.
behind.
Yes, look at me.
Me
The
walk
days are
about.
cutting down now.
Yeah,
We're coming down to the
Final.
final.
I know. Yeah, we're coming down to the final days.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, look at you.
See you around.
See you. Yeah, the final days of me being here too, and it's kind of sad because April Borg, the woman who, she's an American, she's been working in the writing center and teaching some classes on how to write and stuff like that. Well, she's off on maternity leave now to have her baby, and so her last day was Monday, and it just kind of hit me. I'll never see her again. I won't see her. I won't see her baby. I won't see her come back. If I do see her baby, I'll see it on the internet, maybe on CTI. Well, not the CTI website, maybe Rebecca's blog. But I won't see her again. Unless I change my mind, but I don't see that happening. As hard as it is to really leave, it was scary to come, but I got here. Now it kind of feels like I also have to get myself on the plane back. Okay, so you can see there's, like a there's a breezeway here, and then there's the open hallway here on either side. They have hallways on either side of the classrooms. Over there is one of the communities, the MSCs. You can see that people walk through here all the time because you cannot see with the trees and the bushes, but there is a neighborhood down that way with houses and people live down there. And if you keep walking, then you'll come to the boys' high school, De La Salle High School. So people walk through all the time. Mostly good people, but also not so good people. So, anyways, Father Joseph's in his office. He can probably hear me talking, so I shouldn't say stuff like that too loud. And now the door is open on this classroom too. My understanding was all the classrooms were supposed to be locked up, but maybe they're open because there are maybe night classes or afternoon classes. Everything, it could be. Everything's crazy now. It's been crazy this whole term. You have night classes, you have classes in, I guess, the afternoon and stuff, just to cram stuff in because there's no time. This is the back of the writing center. Just walking down. Now, we had to talk about this, maybe a debate or something, in one of the meetings, because they were trying to claim that CTI is handicapped accessible. And one of the arguments was, or one of the claims was that, well, a handicapped person could get to the classrooms. They can't really get to the other way because you saw all the stairs I had to walk up, so that would be very hard without help. Oh, my Mr. clicking at me, Mr. Koklakop. Okay, I think he's down there. Yes, I see you, Mr. Yes. I don't know what I don't know if the clicks are from his culture or it was just something he's made up. But, he'll click, he'll whistle. He's a nice guy. Yes, I see you, mister. What more do you want me to do? You make a malolo. Okay. I don't have my eyeglasses on. I hope he's clothed. It looks like he's wearing something around his waist, but he doesn't have his shirt on. No, he's okay. This is, anyways. So as I was, me make him video. Belong family, belong me. Belong family, belong me. Okay, he's going in his room. Okay, go back to resting. And they were actually trying. Someone was actually trying to say that these rooms are handicapped accessible. Now, first of all, I guess the doors might be a little bit narrow, I think, but you might be able to get somebody in with a wheelchair. But I mean, look, there's like a 2 or 3 inch lip here between this, and look at all the stones and everything. This is not accessible to a handicapped person. They're trying to say that they couldn't come up the front because of the stairs, but they could definitely come up the back here and access the classrooms. Well, they still couldn't access all of them because there are classrooms and there are stairs you have to go up to get to the classrooms by the library. So those, what would a person do if there were a class in one of those rooms? What, are they going to move the class? They would have to, I would think. But I mean, look at this. There's a 2 to 3. There's a lip here, and there's this big ditch. I mean, there's not a big ditch, but there's this ditch. This is very hard, maybe rock. No, it's hard compacted dirt. And then this ditch here. You're telling me that a person in a wheelchair could manage that? Come on. No. And then look at what they have to come up. They have to come up this gravelly road, and I don't know if you can get a real good picture of the incline, but the incline is almost a 45-degree angle. It's, it's a push if you're in a wheelchair, you know. So, and then over here, this is impossible. This is impossible. Look at this. No, there's no way someone's getting. Come on. This is the room for the SRC, the student. I can never remember what the R means, but it's the Student R Council. Whatever. I forget what the R means. And so this is their room. And we still have tags and things on the doors for where they held the group meetings for the Baptized and Sent conference. You would think that after the conference was over with, somebody, I don't know who, but somebody would have gone around and removed all the pictures of the map of CTI, where the group meetings were being held, the small groups were being held, which also was kind of a fiasco. I mean, it was not easy to figure out where your group was going to be. It wasn't explained, I don't think, well, and or at all. Certainly wasn't explained to me. And I was the leader of one of the groups. But here it is. It's still here on the door. You know, no one has gone around and removed everything. So, what are you gonna do? Here's Theology 1. This is one of the rooms that I teach in. It's locked, so, but I'm teaching ecclesiology in this classroom. So, you get a sense of how the campus is. Let me show you the front door of the writing center. Oh, it's open. Maybe somebody's in here. Maybe. Hello, mister.
Hi.
Oh, you're doing the writing center?
Yeah, I'm just stepping in for April.
That's right, because she's gone.
Yeah,
Mr. Thomas, right?
Thomas, yeah.
I forget your last name, Mr. Thomas.
Davai.
Davai.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just taking video for my family in America.
Okay.
Sorry, this is Mr. Thomas, who teaches Hebrew and is also doing the writing center.
Right.
Because April is now on maternity leave. Okay. Nice to see you, mister. Have a good day. Davai, that's right, okay. That's another classroom that I've taught in, but I'm not teaching in it this term. Just want to see what's on the board here. Project did not. So maybe someone put a list of people who have done a project and all the people who have not done it yet. I'm assuming because it says project and gives names of students. I think I know who they all are just from their first name. Oh, that's kind of cool. I've been learning, And then we have did not. And then there are other names with a question mark. I don't know what that means. They didn't do it, and they don't know if they're going to be able to do it. I don't know. I don't know what this is for. It might not even be for a class, but practice oral exam is on Tuesday, October 22nd. That was yesterday, right? That was yesterday, because today's Wednesday. So they had a practice oral exam, which I wanted nothing to do with, frankly, because I just don't have the time to sit for a few hours and have guys just practice the oral exam. But anyways, they had a practice oral exam, so I guess maybe this has something to do with it. Projected, maybe. Could it mean they projected? They were understood? I don't know. But anyways, so. Yeah. Someone left something here. Here. The Economist. The Economist is, Brandon has a subscription to that. And then here are, so I guess this is Brandon's stuff. So we left it. I'm not going to mess with it because he might come back for it. Or maybe I should. Maybe he wants it left here, but Comps are over. I'll bring it back to the office and see if maybe it was supposed to be taken and it wasn't. Yes, you still with me, honey? Ah. Okay, we'll go see Brandon. Looks like he's in his office. I'll put the phone away. Hello. I found this stuff in one of the classrooms, and I'm assuming it's yours.
Yes, it is mine. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, a virus here.
See you later. Have a good day. Okay, so that mystery is solved. And I won't go into the library now because, as I said, I'll show you tonight when I'm working there. Take you on I don't think, I forgot. I'm surprised. I didn't think to take you on a tour of the library. I went through Vengeke House. I've done CTI, and now I've done CTI again. But I didn't think to do the library. So we'll do that tonight. There's Mr. Koru's work. He dug around the plants and the sign and got some cement and put a new little cement wall around the bushes there. Nice job, Mr. Koru. Gut pala. Or Namo. Namo. I think it's either Namo or Namona in Motu, which is his language, his talk place. It's the local. This is the local. Motu is a common language in this area of Papua New Guinea. Now we've got some kids walking by. Let's see if they're up to. If they're up to anything. No, they're just gonna hang out. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna, do a little running up and down the road and then get back to work. I've been a little lazy this morning. I was watching my soccer results on YouTube. I was pleased that Leicester won. You can see that I'm wearing my Leicester shirt. So I was pleased that Leicester won, although they probably should have gotten a tie. They got, in my opinion, a little bit of a questionable call at the end in their favor, but at the end of the day, it went down as a win. So, and the week before, I was pissed off because they should have had a tie with Liverpool, but this player Albrighton, whom I can't forgive right now, committed a foul and gave up a penalty, which allowed Liverpool to tie the game. Allowed Liverpool to win the game. I wish they could have won, but they, gave it up a goal. But they should have, I think, tied. But that will be kind of nice when I get back that I can watch the rest of the season on TV. I can actually watch the games and not have to watch just highlights. That'll be nice. What's that kid doing over there? He's looking at me. So yeah, I'll do a little running and go back. I'm feeling a little bit blue today, not just because of my shirt, but I don't know. I think maybe the stuff's starting to wear on me, like all the stuff that has to get done. And the more I seem to get stuff done, the more I seem to feel like I'm not getting stuff done, which is not true. It's just you gotta claw your way from one project to another. So, all right, I'll see you later. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of CTI again, and see you later. Or maybe not. My mom keeps complaining. You say that you'll see us later, and then you turn the video off, and you never come back. The video just ends. She complains about that. Alrighty, so maybe I'll come back and see you later. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just end the video and... Alright, goodbye. Okay. I've run enough. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired today, because I had some breakfast, I had water, I've had plenty of water. Yeah, 2 containers full, 2 quarts of water, and I ate lunch. Just tired. Maybe it's from the strength work I've been doing. Anyways, I'm up here at the Montfort house. Their car isn't here, but I guess it's out back maybe. I hear some noise inside, so I guess they're there. Probably asleep. Yeah. I guess in these hot cultures around the world, there is that custom of sleeping during the hot time of the day, because you really can't be outside doing any work. But here it's not. It's not like it's the Middle East. There's a nice cool breeze. Granted, there are no real clouds in the sky, so if you're in the sun it can get hot. I just think it's part of PNG culture to take a break during the afternoons. And these breaks, unfortunately, usually are long. So, whatever. I've shown you this before. I'm up on this hill where the de Montforts have their building. It used to be a Carmelite convent, but the Carmelite nuns are gone because they couldn't get any vocations. Big surprise. In Papua New Guinea, the culture is very much centered on family and getting married and having a family. No one wants to give up his son or daughter to celibacy. So there are no monasteries in PNG. I think I've mentioned this before. And this Carmelite convent was here for like 60 years, but 60 years with basically the same people. No real vocations, so. Culture's an issue, people. What you're dealing with. And in Papua New Guinea, you're still dealing with a pagan Stone Age culture. Yes, in the modern world, it's not something I grew up with, not something I understand or appreciate it, but I think we have to recognize it and speak the truth. That the people living here in Papua New Guinea, they might all have cell phones and use electricity, or have electricity in parts of the country. Not reliable electricity, but electricity. Use computers and laptops, have telephones, airplanes, have all the modern amenities and accoutrements, but really they still are just 150 years, maybe not even that long, out of the Stone Age, and still in paganism. And think about how long it took for Europe to be truly fully converted. It took like 600 years, maybe 700 years, to finally convert the northern Germans. I forget the exact date, I would have to look it up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't until like maybe the 600s and maybe as late as the 700s before like the Scandinavian tribes were fully converted. So, and if you think about it, that's about a little under a third of the history of Christianity, which is 2,000 years. So, I guess you can't expect much at this point in the church in Papua New Guinea. It's still a very pagan country. They want to say they're Christian. They're not. Not at all. They're still, in my opinion, a very pagan, Stone Age, tribal-minded country, people. And that's why they're so confused by modernity. They don't understand it because they never had a Bronze Age. They never had an Iron Age. They never had an Industrial Revolution. They didn't have any of these things. They never had a printing press. And although it's an island, Papua New Guinea Island is the second largest island on the planet, shared by Indonesia and Papua New Guinea, and yet there's really no evidence that they were a seafaring people like the Polynesians or Europeans later, just didn't happen, even though they've got tons of coastline and people living along the ocean. It just never seemed to click. I mean, they had boats. They have boats. The Central Province flag has a big boat on it. Very famous. I'm sure there's a name for it, but I don't know the name. And they even recreate the trading excursions that people from the Central Province would make at once a year. Like once a year, that was it. And they'd go along the coast to what is now the Gulf Province, I believe. Or is it the Western Province? But in that area, trade, barter, and then come back. And that was it. They didn't discover Australia. They weren't like the Polynesians and hopped islands across the Pacific. They just did their little barter mission once a year, and that was it. Just didn't happen. So that's what you're dealing with. And some of that aspect is not good. I'm sorry to say. And I think, my personal opinion, I think the Catholic Church has become so enamored with things like, you know, enculturation and indigenization of the church and ethnocide, avoiding ethnocide, and all sorts of things, which I think have just become nonsensical buzzwords. I think they've just become excuses to not do what the church was created by Christ to do, which was preach the gospel to every creature. That's it. Read Mark's gospel. What is it? Chapter 16, verse 15 or 16. Jesus says, go out and preach the gospel to every creature. Whoever accepts it and is baptized is saved. Whoever does not is condemned. There's your mission statement right there for the Catholic Church. And then let schools and hospitals and soup kitchens and shelters and everything else, homeless shelters, flow from that, and religious orders as well, and all sorts of stuff. That should all flow from that mission. Because I don't think you can dialogue with a Stone Age culture. There's just no, the concepts are not just, you're not just from a different century, you're from a different millennium, even millennia, because Stone Age is like 5,000 years ago, I think. So you're trying to talk with a mindset that has been formed 5,000 years in a 5,000 year mindset from 5,000 years ago. So that mindset has to be actually broken and gotten rid of, and keep what's good from it, and the stuff that is not good, like orality and not having a reading and writing culture and law and order and competency, being competent, and those are some things you could start with and help. But the church doesn't seem to want to do that here. The church seems to want to keep, using these buzzwords and telling people that, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just walking along. Happy noon. You go along school today? You learn them, want them? You just stayed in the class? You learned no subject? Do you learn history, maths, science today? What did you learn today?
Arts.
Arts? Oh, arts. So you draw pictures and make things. Arts of what? What did you do?
I draw the traditional shaman.
Oh, nice. Good pla. Good pla. Nice. Nice pla. Good pla day, mister. Me like him talk him long you. Thank you. Here comes someone in a car. I think Franciscan? Maybe. And then there's a little baby over there that maybe she'll say something. Hello, Lick Lick. Of course, now that I'm recording, she's not going to say anything. But she usually yells at me. Not bad stuff, she'll say, hello, Matthew. You good man. I think her mom tells her to say that to me. You know, you're a good man, Matty. Oh, that's a nice shot in the arm when you've got a little baby telling you you're a good man. Ooh, what's going on here? New city construction. It looks like they're just turning around. Here are my rascal children. Oh, good job. There's my Goilalo Mary. I forget her name. I call her Goilalo Mary because she's Goilalo culture. One talk. Which is not native to this place. They're, I think, in western part of Central Province. Huh. Oh, maybe they're here to look at the tennis court. Oh, okay. It looks like they're here to look at the infamous tennis court that was not up to snuff. God forbid we don't have a useful tennis court. Hold on here. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something on doggy. It was just a fly. Hello, Matty. Yeah, so they were not happy with the way the tennis court was done, so they're gonna pour a few thousand kina into getting it redone. Personally, I could think of better uses for the money, since money is tight here at CTI. And I think it's a lesson learned, because they should have done more due diligence with the company. Now people are saying that they did, that they actually looked at previous work by the company and stuff like that, but I was here when it was going on. And to be honest with you, it didn't seem like the left hand knew what the right hand was doing. And I heard different stories about things that should have been done that were not done, things that should have been specified in the contract that were not specified, engineers that should have been talked to that were not talked to. That's just stuff I heard. Who knows what the truth is now anymore? All I know is that they're gonna dump a few $1,000s into redoing a tennis court that only maybe 2 or 3 people here are actually going to use. And other things that the money could be used for example, and I know this is selfish, but it's not selfish anymore because I'm going to be leaving in a month, but use the money to buy a generator for a Vengeke house, so that when people come, not just me because I'm leaving, but Ryan and Sarah, other people who might be visiting, people who might actually be hired and stay here for a while, they'll have a generator so that when the power goes off, they have electricity. I think that's a much better use of the money. It's much more attuned to the common good than redoing a tennis court just because someone really loves tennis and doesn't think the court is usable. Which it's not great for playing tennis on. It's not great, but you could do it. You could adapt. Hey, that's what I've been told for 8 months. Adapt. You know, something doesn't work. If something isn't the way you want it to be, well, you know, that's PNG. You got to take the goodies with the baddies. You got to learn to adapt. Okay, well, here's your opportunity, my friend. Adapt. Adapt to the poor tennis court. And use the money for something else, like a generator at Vengeke, which would benefit more than just a handful of people. But that's not going to happen. the mess hall. And the chapel, as you can see. I've shown that to you before. Whew. There's the road. It's a road and then it turns into a rut, into a track, and there are some neighborhoods along that track. If you keep following the rut, which really it is not even a track, it's a rut, you'll come to Marionville, which is the girls' school, which I've shown on another video when I went there that day for they had celebrations, a cultural celebration. So anywho, so that's a development. I guess that's it. I think I was going to go down and show you Mr. Koru painting, but maybe not. I don't know why this kid is in front of me walking around. It's the kid I was talking to who was hanging out by the side of the road. And then I turn around and there he is behind me. And there he is in front of me. I guess he decided to take a walkabout too. Someone's up there. You make him want him. Who's that? Oh! She's locking the classroom. I think that's Dalus. Okay, I'm not going to waste video. I really don't have anything more to say about anything. I'll come back on when I'm down by Mr. Koru. Thought I was going to sneeze. Mr. Koru! There's Mr. Koru up there painting. Oh, wait, are my girls coming? Or is this the Zion? No, this is the bus for the Zion Christian school. Later a bus comes with the girls. So Mr. Koru is up there painting. Hey, Mr. Koru. And Mr. Pita is mowing grass. Okay, so I'm gonna go back now. See you later. I know, my mom hates that. Stop doing that! You don't come back!